Hi. This is your... That's a lot of guys! That's way too many guys! I'm gonna send... I'm just gonna make sure big guy is close. Hopefully the spirit can act as a distraction long enough. Though I have doubts. Why are there people in there? Okay. That's fine, that'll get the deep trick extra stamina. Extra AP. Hey! That lasted a while, honestly. That lasted longer than I expected it to. And now it's no longer my fucking problem. Are you fucking kidding me? I couldn't throw a grenade that far. That's not fair. What do you mean I had a 99% chance to hit that guy with a fucking shotgun from that distance? Are you crazy? Okay, Glory. Big man? Oh, you gotta reload. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sisters. Oh my god, and there's two more guys at the back. This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous amount of combat. Yeah, look, I couldn't throw a grenade that far. Confirmed. Granted, I don't have any kind of oh, it also costs 2 AP. I'm gonna take some drugs. Drugs are cool. Drugs are so cool. And I believe this is like one of the very few contexts in which I'm allowed to say it. Oh, I really didn't want Glory to take a hit there, honestly. Again, like, giant troll wielding a giant axe, and they're shooting. Oh. Man, what? Hey, y'all. I just gotta tell ya, you probably shouldn't say this shit out loud, because I kind of then know, like, what you're doing and what you're planning. Great. What a great turn. What an excellent turn. What a not complete waste of my fucking time. Die. No? Oh, well, they're trying to hack the cyber zombie. And they say it with their mouths out loud. And it kind of seems to me like maybe you don't do that. Maybe you keep that a little bit quiet. So we don't, like, try to stop you? Yeah. They shouldn't say that out loud. Also, what happens every time that we encounter a rigger? I'm just questioning the tactical, like, thought of that is all. What the fuck? I am becoming increasingly not okay with the number of dudes in this fucking office. Why is that 85%? That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Why does that work like that? I don't know what causes that. Just like one guy out of like the 60 in this room, you have an 85% chance to hit at the same distance as Okay, well, I know who's dying first. Also, why are they allowed to give their spirit 2 AP at the start of the spirit's first round? I can't do that. My spirits only get 1. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I mean, it doesn't really matter to Glory, but also, ouch, oof, ow, bones, owie. Does Glory have a... Glory does have a trauma kit, okay. So if Glory goes down, she'll probably be okay. Yo! Good shit! Good fucking shit. Maybe Novacat is actually a valued member of this party. Wait, was that even me? No, it was. Why do I suddenly have 2 more AP? Huh? Oh, did I only use the 1 for that shot? Oh, okay. That was briefly confusing. Wait, really? Okay, Ager. Okay, nobody shoot Glory, okay? Everybody leave Glory alone. That doesn't mean shoot Dietrich. What? I mean, what can I say? They're Knights Errant. It's not like they're fucking special forces or anything. They're dumb as hell. Honestly. Die. Only 2 left. Doing pretty alright. Yeah. And shoot. And hey, hello. Hi. Still boggles the mind that they just completely ignore, like, the hulking mass of flesh and metal in front of them. They're not. They're literally not. Warfy, they're not saying that. Like, they're not shouting that. They have not once shouted that. What they have shouted is that they are rigging into it to steal it back from us, so we're not using it against them. Because they have shot it. They've done 33 fucking damage to it. I think you have mistaken the context of what they're saying. Like, the Knight Errant Captain literally says that to us while we're talking to him. He literally says, we will rig this thing and use it to kill you. They're not shouting that they're not going to destroy it to save their own fucking lives. Because the Knights Errant are only contractors also. I think they'd just rather not die. You step into the garage, prototype in tow. Herr Schmidt's van awaits. Decision time, boss. He shakes his head. Can't say that I like the idea of handing this thing over to Schmidt. Lord knows what he's gonna do with it. Dietrich's right. We're not talking about a piece of merchandise. There's a living troll buried under all that chrome. It's your call, boss. Can't say I envy you the decision. As you approach the MK6, its head turns to track you. Its body is held at rigid attention. God, that's eerie. It's almost like it's waiting for something. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Glory takes a moment to examine the protrusion at the base of the MK6's spine. Then, she pops the case in the Cyber Zombie's control unit. Her sculpted fingers flicker and dance in the MK6's circuitry. A moment later, a strange shiver runs through its body. It stumbles forward, lurching awkwardly on its feet. A few seconds later, it seems to recover. It stares at its hands for a moment, then turns to face you. The MK6 speaks 2 words. Its voice is as brittle as broken glass. Thank you. Slowly, mechanically, the cyber zombie reaches up to grip its head in both hands. And it squeezes. Caught in the vice-like grip of those heavy industrial cyber arms, the MK6's cyber skull might as well be made of tinfoil. The air fills with the tortured sounds of tearing plastic and buckling steel. The MK6 gives a final heave, and its armored skull crumples like a paper cup. Its body goes slack, and it topples to the ground. Dead. Well. Glory looks into your eyes, and you can see a flicker of warmth. That was the right choice, Novacat. He clearly wanted to die. Dietrich puts a hand on her shoulder. Let's load the body into the van, Glory Love. Herr Schmidt won't be happy, but the hell with him. He never said the MK6 had to be returned alive. I guess that's true. Technically true. I don't think we can complete the job on a technicality, though. Your subway car is empty on the return trip to the Cruise Bazaar. This stretch of the sprawling U-Bahn tunnel system doesn't see much use, it seems. At least not at this hour. As the train rattles on, you find yourself lost in thought. Old memories creep unbidden to the forefront of your mind. Memories of Monica and the old days and the crew that you used to run with. Memories of success and failure, of wealth and poverty, of good times and bad. Halfway back to the cruise bazaar, you are jolted out of your reverie by a buzzing sound. Your comm blink. You're receiving a call. Your comm link buzzes. A quick glance at the screen tells you that Amstel is on the line. You pick up, and his voice fills your ear. Novacat, I trust that I'm catching you at a good time? Yeah, I'm on the train back to the cruise bazaar. Good. I have news. In your absence, I've made contact with another prospective client. A rather elusive woman of Aslaner descent. She calls herself Frau Mueller. She would not discuss the specifics of the job with me, but she did tell me what she was offering for the work. 36,000 new yen, an impressive enough sum to justify a consultation. When does she want to meet? In a half an hour. If you're on the train back to the cruise bazaar now, you should make it here with time to spare. I insisted that if a meeting were to take place, it would have to be at a location of your choosing. Frau Mueller has agreed to this. Where should I tell her to meet you? Cafe Kesva. All two is going to find out about this anyway. Might as well have this discussion in comfort. Noted. I will set up the meet. Novacat, there is one other thing. You should... Your comm link cuts to static. A moment later, the lights in the U-Bahn car flicker and wink out. You hear the screeching sound of steel on steel, and the train grinds to a halt. I remember this being a motherfucker. It looks like the console could extend the nearby bridge to cross the tracks, but with the power out, the entire thing is non-functional. Yeah, I don't know, Warfy, like, I get the logic that, like, maybe they're not shooting it because their priority is to preserve it and bring it back. But, like, generally, in these circumstances, I think number one priority is preventing it getting into the hands of anyone else, even if you have to destroy it. Because they still have, you know, the blueprints and stuff. They have, like, the money. Like, it's fine. And if Knight Errant are literally being cut in half by a giant fucking axe and blown to bits by a minigun, I don't think they're gonna really give a shit about what they're contracted to do by fucking AG Chemi Europa. They're gonna destroy the thing that's cutting their men in half with an axe. What those people were saying when we were entering a new combat was that they were rigging into it to gain control of it to kill us. Why would I add it to the bathroom? Why would I do that? Oh, wait. Wait, is it not? Huh? What? Oh. I see what I did. Extend the bridge. Yeah, I remember this one being a motherfucker. Oh, I can't actually switch it back. Okay, whatever. In fact, just in case the game doesn't do a quick save of its own, I'll do one. It's so dark in this maintenance area, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. I actually can't even see the X. There we go. Well, I can see that. What is that? Door open. High explosive grenade, huh? Sounds dope. Hello? Hi. Hello. Like that, this sucks. Just getting fully fucking ambushed. Oh wait, why did I start with fucking me? Should've started with glory. Always start with glory. Oh my god. It's always wild that Dietrich is like #1 on their list of priorities to shoot with guns. Like, why? Which is better? This one. Yeah, great. Die. Hello? Hi. Hello? Hey, Dietrich, buddy? Yeah, give yourself one of those. Oh, well that's rude. How about death? How about death? You ever think about death? That seriously can't hit them? Much rather not, but too much sometimes. Yeah. Ain't that the way it be sometimes? Oh my god. Stop getting glory. Oh, okay, we're fine. What does this encrypted PDA say? Nothing. There's no words on it. It's completely empty. That was actually less difficult than I remembered it being. I remember that absolutely fucking me up before. And having to take, like, multiple shots at it. The rest of the trip home is uneventful, but one thing is clear. Someone is hunting you. This ambush was no chance gang warfare, but an organized attempt on your life. If Green Winters was right, then whoever killed him is now after you. The PDA that you retrieved from your attackers may hold some answers. It's time to return to your safe house and consult Paul Amsel. Oh. That makes sense. That makes more sense. The combat there is always what tripped me up. Because, like, it's a sudden ambush, and I, like, generally used to bring, like, squishy party members. And Dietrich would, like, die instantly. That's reasonable. And last point into charisma. We should talk to everybody. How's Alexander doing? Is it the same text? How's Silk doing? Oh, are you accepting donations? The new library is marvelous, Novacat. You have worked miracles for this organization. Our next goal is to purchase a set of Trode nets for our new work training program. I have high hopes for this plan, Novacat. With these devices, we could teach job skills to the least educated members of our society in a fraction of the time that it would take for them to learn on their own. I appear to be strapped for cash. Hold on. We can get paid in a second. Alexi Lane leans on his crutch while staring into the Berlin sky. Nothing moves above but gray clouds. His faraway look is only broken when you approach. Something I can do for you? Just checking in. I appreciate the effort you're making, but you've got big shoes to fill around here. Monica was important to this place. You have no idea, but I imagine you soon will. Nothing stays secret for long in the F-State. The flux demands transparency. The truth will always get out. And the truth about Monica's death is now on the breeze, flowing through the streets of Berlin. Next come visitors of uncertain intent. Some may just be bottom feeders, sniffing after the leavings of the dead. Others will be hunters looking to exploit a leaderless tribe. We're all stepping up to fill the void left by Monica. The old troll rubs a thumb pensively across his single unbroken horn. You might have something there, if you can keep that group together. There are trying times ahead. Seen it before. Too many times before. Anything else you need? I wanted to hear more about the war. Lane grumbles and massages phantom pain in his synthetic legs. Damn it, why would the world just let an old soldier fade away like MacArthur promised? You were military? Where did you serve? Back home with the Finnish Defense Force. Jaeger Brigade. Lane clenches and unclenches a fist, either out of repressed anger or more phantom pain. His weathered face betrays nothing. The Russians thought to come at us from the north as well as the west. Through the Lapland, thinking us weaker there. They thought wrong, and the snow was painted pink on both sides of the border. Tell me more about the Euro Wars. Now, there's much I can tell you that you wouldn't have learned in school, that you should have learned in school. Russians invaded, hell if I can remember why. World was more a mess back then than it is today, if you ask me. They attacked Poland and Finland first. Poland broke within months, opening the door to Germany. I had no contacts in Berlin back then, mind you. Can't really say how bad things were there. Had battles of my own to worry about. Sorry, I won't bother you anymore about it. Thank you. Anything else then? Nothing. I'll be going. Can you go check on Kim? Yep. Oh, we should sell that Shockwell and Writer info. Simi Kim weaves an awkward dance through the scattered refuse. Her too thin legs wobble, but she keeps her footing throughout. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. That's lovely singing, Kim. Do you like the song? It means tomorrow will be a better day. Monica used to say something like that. When I was tired, when I was sad, when I only wanted to sleep, she would tell me that. She told me I would forget. That the pain would go away. I've lived many lives, but I've been an orphan more times than anything. It was the first story I found when I needed to get away. Anybody ever try to get you off of the Sims? But I need them. Monica understood that, and Zach says they're safe. I don't know what I'd do without them. Without them, I dream, and I don't want to dream. I don't want to remember. They help me forget. They help me be strong and smart, and I never lose anyone. That makes it a good thing, right? Better to be strong and smart in the real world. I wish I could be. So, do you like it here in the Cruise Bazaar? Kim turns her head so as not to look you in the eyes. Her posture is that of someone who fears the possible repercussions of her answer. It's good. I can get what I need from Zach Flash or Doc Escabel, and they let me pay however I can. Monica was always nice, and Paul Amsel, and the Angel was nice to me too, usually. Oh, the statue? I know Monica's gone now, but I can still stay, right? Of course you can stay, Kim. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know what else I would do. Let's talk more another time. All right. Can we talk to Zach yet about Kim? Nope. I think you can at some point. I don't remember that point. Wow, they only paid me 1,000 for that? I mean, I can go pay Samuel, so that's cool. Shockwell and Ryder are fucking broke. Here, just take what you need. I've got you covered. Samuel's eyes widen. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, mein Freundin. Not a big deal, Sam. Do good with it. I can scarcely believe it. With this donation, we have met our penultimate goal. I will send a volunteer to the Data Haven to acquire the Chardnets. In the meantime, I will make the happy announcement to our guest. Thank you again, Novacat. You'll never know how important you've been to the people I serve. It was my pleasure, Samuel. Anything to help. He nods at you. You are a true friend of the Cruise Bazaar. Okay, we're done with that. Can we go... Oh, let's go talk to Malik. Oh, Kami's back. You don't really have anything that I want. Man, I think I actually just bought, like, the most advanced, like, stuff from Elite the moment it popped up, like, earlier than I should have. She looks up from her comm, idly blowing a gum bubble and quickly popping it. Hello again. I hear you've been busy. Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? It's not gossip, it's work. Survival, really. What makes it that you need to survive working like this? Well, you know, Altu always says, if you do not spy, how will you know who's boss? She waves her hand as though to excuse her poor memory. Or something like that. I'm just a kid, what do I know? Intel is important, but that should be a lesson for when you're older, don't you think? Kami pops up indignantly, and you realize how young she must really be. She couldn't be out of her teens yet. And what does that mean? Chill, I only meant that it can be a hard life for a kid. She goes quiet for a moment, briefly looking down at her shoes before looking you straight in the eye. Yeah, it can be, but it's better than some other lives. Altu gave me a job, and I'm super grateful for it. Which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before returning to the comm on her wrist. I hate the, like, that she, like, tips her fucking fedora. It sucks so hard. Oh, hey, Luka Doer. I'm not gonna fucking talk to you. I am told you've been quite busy of late, O Wanderer of the Shadows. My street rats tell me that business is picking up. Is that the woman who has taken over from Monica, Burgazi? Who does it look like, your rotundity? The Pope from the Vatican? Give her a soy calf, a big one, and put it on my account. I like the cut of her jib. A large soy calf? My, you are the generous one, Goldschmidt. Are you sure you can afford such a gesture? The fat man frowns. And a scone. I was going to say and a scone as well. Nothing too good for her. As you desire, O ample one. The Turk whispers. The man is a moron, but he eats his weight in baklava and pastries, so who am I to care? Now, what is it that you would like? Found this liquor in my travels. Worth anything? No, not quite. I received cases of this for less discerning clientele. I could offer you maybe 10 new yen. Sure, I've got no use for it. Also, I sent a man named Korin to talk to you. I told him he could have access to your data taps. Burgazi raises an eyebrow. You did you? A bit presumptuous of you, is it not? Korin and his gang have been hijacking shipments bound for the Cruise Bazaar, so we made an arrangement. He listens to your taps, they leave our goods alone and steal from our enemies instead. Everybody wins. I see. Well, that sounds like a tidy little arrangement you've made then, Effendum. The kind of arrangement I might make myself. He laughs. The kind of arrangement Monica might have made. I will honor your promise, then. Corin and his gang shall have access to my data taps, save for those that listen in on the cruise bazaar itself. Ah, not that such taps exist, mind you. No, of course not. Now then, is there anything else Borgazi can do for you? Psychaf, black. It's like, oh, fuck. You're drinking that shit? Oh, I can level up my party. Frag grenade is flashbang. Flashbang? Flashbang? Yeah. Better than the other one. Wait, could I have leveled them up the whole time? Yo. They have 2 levels here, so I imagine, yeah, I must have been able to level them up after the, what other job did we go on? The one for the supplies? Fire elemental seems cool. Plus, oh, that gives him an 8+1 armor? It's not very good support, is it? Considering how much damage she tends to take. Probably good to upgrade her, shit. Alright. Is that everybody? I think so. You have a suit. I just noticed here I have like a fucking suit of armor just sitting there. Three unread messages. You submit the job as finished and await your client's response. A few moments later, a message pops onto the screen. To call your work unsatisfactory would be an understatement. When I said that we wanted the prototype, it should have gone without saying that we wanted it intact and operational. You technically fulfilled the terms of our arrangement, so you will get paid, but don't ever expect to work for us again, Schmidt. Oh, we actually got it. Hell yeah. Let's check the BBS. Post paid data for sale. We have none. Oh yeah, I guess massacre at Shotness Schoolhouse. Really attention-grabbing headline, huh? That's how the local news has been spinning it. Truth is, the schoolhouse was abandoned years ago and is being used as a humanist recruitment and training complex. You're kidding me. A friend of mine was going there after class and he said it was just a community center. I know none of you are fans of Humanist, but that entire chapter house got wiped clean. There were probably some kids in there off the street who were just looking for a hot meal. Screw Humanist for exploiting them, but they didn't deserve death. Good riddance to those assholes. Streets are a little safer now that they're all buried. Went trolling on the Humanist board and that place was totally wiped out. Volker Stahl was in charge of that chapter house. Good riddance to that piece of dreck. Heh. Just got offered a job to get one of Humanist's lieutenants. Seems like Stahl is dead and the power struggle is already underway. You taking the job? Not my kind of work, but I gave the Johnson an address to one of your Tricks Dead drops. Cheers, mate. Just finished up drinks with a chummer who was doing some biz up there. The real story is Humanist did not want to pay for services rendered and some hired muscle went crazy and took them all out. So the muscle decided taking the whole place down would get the new yen back? Well, that's one way to make a living, I guess. Even if your friend did get screwed out of a bit of new yen, I don't think Humanist would even be worth the bullets, especially that many of them. I mean, pretty worth it to me, honestly. So, we've all seen this one floating about the tricks. This is some serious stuff. It's got heavy-duty corp written all over it. Not a lot of players could be behind something like this. Ares or SK, or maybe one of the big pharma corps, say Sharing or AGC. course, you can never totally discount the Azzies either. Tolstoy, my esteemed colleague, this is indeed a recipe for some top-shelf dreck. Whispers from the shadows say that this is sourced straight from the F-State. Hello, boys, I'm a big fan. You know, long-time reader, first-time poster. What an interesting concoction you have here. I'm just itching to cook some up. So many interesting properties to play with. I've already got a few tweaks in mind for my own special version 2.0. You sure that you want to do that? This stuff doesn't play nice, and Corps are really bad at sharing their toys. You can, of course, always share their secrets for them. Just gotta make sure that you run a little faster than them. Always running, ACW. Like clockwork. That's your fucking signature, isn't it? Bandit, I'm touched by your concern, but don't you worry about little old me. I do declare this shall be ever such fun. Save the F-State. The time to rise up against the corporations is now. Fight for a free Berlin. You just fall out of a time warp? The war is over and we won. Hard to imagine Berlin any freer. Maybe you just need to switch to decaf? As long as any corporation is active anywhere in the F-State, we are all at risk. We must act! Corps are good for business and keep in their little corners. Why do you think we would help you? How naive to think they will stay there forever. Don't you see that they are taking the freedom we all hold so dear? Plans are being made across the F-State. With the Shadow community on our side, we shall prevail. The F-State has its own way of dealing with those who step out of line. Take your politics somewhere else. Around here, we've got bills to pay. Scheisse, what a thrill. Had to do a simple data steal on a SK branch office. Turned into an OK Corral shootout. Never seen first response team arrive that fast in my life. Had a Decker offsite running damage control. Managed to distract the second team to a different building while we jacked the car the first team came in. Lesson learned, simple when it comes to SK means something else. You sold the corpse response vehicle? Don't they have trackers on those things? Of course they do. Dumped it off the side of the road with a primed grenade in the back seat just to be safe. Nice one. Bragging about a nearly failed run on SK? Is it worth them paying a Decker to backtrace your Shadowland account? Any idea what valuable data they were hiding in that branch office? No idea. Money was too good to take any chances with it. Safely delivered it and the transfer cleared. Yeah, I haven't seen Big D yet. I feel like Brewmeister might have been Dunkelstein, but hard to say. What's the status of the Alice Fund? Oh, we're getting there. Let's check our emails. The screen flickers to life and Malied's face appears. From the shifting background and ambient noise, it's clear that this message was recorded on a portable device. Hoy, Novacat. Just wanted to tell you that I've met with limited success in working on that stack of DVDs. It's a thorny problem, but at least I'm making some headway. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you will find another recovered disc. I wasn't able to salvage all of the files on it, but I think that you might find what I did recover to be of interest. For my part, I'm going to continue working on the other DVDs. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't hold out much hope, though. They're all badly damaged and suffering from disc rot besides. I'll be in touch. Best to you and your team. We need to talk. Come see me at your earliest convenience. There's a matter that we need to discuss. Escabel, huh? Recovery. Silk to Novacat. Hi, Novacat. This is Silk from the hotel. I hope it's okay that I'm writing you. Samuel gave me your email address. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for everything that you did for me. Kicking my cram habit was the hardest thing that I've ever done, and I don't think I would have tried if you hadn't talked me into it. To celebrate my newfound sobriety, I decided to sign on as a volunteer of the charity. Who knows, maybe giving back to the community will help turn things around in my life. Anyway, thanks again, Novacat. I owe you one. Yours, Silk. See, that's what makes this game so good. The little payoffs, the little humanity in this game. It's very good.